My name is Frank Miller. I'm the Dean of Enrollment Management for Ranken Technical College. And joining me today is Natalie Boots Steinecker, one of our fantastic admission counselors.
Hello everyone, welcome to Ranken Technical College Virtual Open House. We're glad you have joined us today. You're in for a great time. So you're probably joining us today because you're interested in a career in automotive, electrical, construction, IT, or manufacturing, and why Ranken, which is what we hope to answer today.
So before we get into our programs, let me tell you just a little bit about Ranken Technical College, which was founded in 1907 by a prominent St. Louisan named David Ranken Jr. as a private, nonprofit educational institution to train students for employment in a variety of technical and mechanical occupations. From that very beginning to today, Ranken has maintained its position as a national leader in technical education.
Wow, I bet a lot of people didn't know that we're over 113 years strong, or that we're nonprofit, or that we have always been a technical college. It might be a good time to hear from our president, Don Pohl, and you know how presidents are. They want to get a few words in. So let's turn it over to our wonderful president, Don Pohl.
Hello, I'm Don Pohl, president of Ranken Technical College. Welcome to the Ranken Virtual Open House, where you can explore how Ranken Technical College can help you achieve your career goals. For over 110 years, Ranken has maintained its commitment of providing the highest quality education to its students. Through that commitment, Ranken trains and prepares students to become valuable employees. The best way to secure a great job opportunity is to become a great candidate in the eyes of the employer. Our hands-on training and advanced skills in a particular career field will allow you to become more attractive to hiring employers. Getting you hired is our primary goal, as reflected in our mission, which states that Ranken is a private, nonprofit, degree-granting institution of higher learning whose primary mission is to provide the comprehensive education and training necessary to prepare students for employment and advancement in a variety of technical fields. If you are ready to take the first step towards joining the ranks of those Ranken graduates who have found satisfying careers, stay right here to learn more about our great programs and careers associated with those programs. Thanks for joining us today. I hope to see you on campus very soon.
Thanks, Don. Our president, like many of our instructors, just happens to be a Ranken grad, which is great for our students. Ranken instructors, after many years out in their industry, will return to Ranken and give back to students their experience, industry knowledge, industry relationships, and the hands-on training from someone who has done it.
Yeah, it's nice when you get training and your education from someone that has the experience and the expertise by doing it themselves. It's not like you can watch a YouTube video or TikTok and install and fix something that is very complex or technical. Could you imagine working with electricity without the right training? That could get a little dangerous for the average Joe or Jane.
That's for sure. Boots, I heard you did a few TikToks. So could you give our attendees one of your TikTok messages? Maybe something regarding admissions to Ranken. Thanks, Boots. Maybe I can show everyone my pics on MySpace. Probably not a good idea since most probably don't know what MySpace is, which is similar to some of those regarding Ranken. If you're someone outside of St. Louis, or even if you're in St. Louis, you may or may not know much about us. Maybe you have heard an ad or someone talk about Ranken, or know someone that attended here, but still unsure what we do here, and today we'll give you an opportunity to learn more about Ranken, see our fantastic facilities, and the programs we offer to help those in-demand technical careers, like those found in automotive.
I love automotive. The sound of a roaring engine and all the high-tech components many vehicles have today. I remember when my father would go out and work on his car, change the oil, do a tune-up, and maybe slap some Bondo on a dent and paint it. But as you know, today's vehicles are a lot more challenging and takes a skilled technician to work or repair a vehicle.
That's right, you just can't walk into an automotive shop and start working on vehicles. You need the right skills and training. Just like going to a doctor, do you want someone operating on you that does it as a hobby, or someone that has the hands-on experience, the education, and the skills needed to correctly do a procedure? Well, most people probably want a trained automotive technician working on their vehicles.
Ranken offers various automotive programs. You can look into professional technician, those looking to work on any year, make, or model, high performance racing, those looking to build race cars or work at a specialty speed shop, diesel technology, those wanting to work on heavy equipment and big rigs, professional collision repair, those looking to repair and repaint damaged vehicles, or certified dealership technician, those wanting to work on specific brands like GM, Ford, Toyota, or Honda.
An in-demand and rewarding career can be found in automotive, and Ranken has you covered. So let's check out the automotive division and hear more about our automotive programs, why automotive and why Ranken.
Hello, my name is Robert Callanan. I'm the Automotive Division Chair for Ranken Technical College. I'd like to tell you a little bit about our automotive division. We've got 2 locations that we offer automotive. We have a location in St. Louis and Wentzville, Missouri. We offer multiple programs in our automotive division. We've got over 100,000 square feet of automotive shop. We've got a ton of training vehicles, actually about 200 plus training vehicles. Got a huge amount of training equipment, state-of-the-art equipment. Got factory-trained instructors. We offer day and evening school programs. We've got Certificate of Technology programs that run in the evening. We've got Associate of Technology degree programs. In our St. Louis location, all the programs that run during the day are what we call internship programs. They're work-based programs where the students are going to go to work 8 weeks at a time. So the students are going to come to campus, and they're going to be in class for 8 weeks. After 8 weeks of training, they're going to go to the employer and work on the job site. They're going to apply the knowledge they just learned in class. After those 8 weeks in the job site, they're going to come back and they're going to learn a little more advanced material, and they're going to rotate back and forth between the 8-week rotations. They're going to do that all the way through their program here at Ranken. The students in the automotive maintenance program are going to learn everything from light vehicle maintenance all the way to the complicated vehicle diagnostic in their time at Ranken. In our automotive collision repair program, the students will learn to repair late model collision damaged vehicles using modern equipment such as frame machines, computerized electronic measuring systems, MIG welders, resistance spot welding equipment, downdraft spray booths, and prep stations. Our high performance students will experience the same as the automotive maintenance students are going to experience, except we're going to have an additional 2 classes for high performance students. So the high performance students are going to take an advanced engine machining class and advanced engine tuning class when they're in our high performance shop. The high performance students are going to learn how to do some engine building, and that's going to include porting and polishing and some valve work. We're also going to do some forced induction, some blowers and some turbochargers. During the advanced tuning class, we're going to do a ton of work with fuel mapping and HP Tuner software. The students will also learn to tune for nitrous and forced induction applications. Our evening school program, Certificate of Technology, is offered in automotive maintenance, automotive collision repair, and high performance. Offered in the evening from 6 to 9:30 p.m., Monday through Thursday. This evening program is a slightly condensed version of our day school curriculum. So at our Wentzville location, we offer an Associate of Technology degree program during the day and during the evening. We run Monday through Thursday, 5 hours a day. The students are encouraged to work in the industry on Friday. A lot of times we help with placement. The students are also encouraged to work in the morning or the afternoon, depending on if they have a class in the morning or the afternoon. The curriculum in Wentzville is no different than St. Louis, except we don't have a rotating 8-week schedule in Wentzville. The students will only take 1 internship in Wentzville, and that's a 40-day internship at the end of the program. To learn more, visit ranken.edu.
Hello, I'm Sean Ray with the Diesel Department at Ranken Technical College. Working in the diesel industry allows for many opportunities. It is not just limited to trucks and trailers. Diesels are also located in trains, generators, heavy equipment, boats, and pickups. Knowing how to work with diesels allows your career many opportunities around the world. The Diesel Professional Technician program is a 5-semester apprenticeship program. The overall time of class is 2 years. 45 minutes is the average time spent in theory. The rest of the class time is hands-on. This will vary in time depending on the subject. The students will spend the first 16 weeks in class learning measuring tools, tire removal and balancing, rebuilding and inspecting coupling devices, what to inspect for air systems, bolt removal and thread repair, light fabrication, and to perform preventative maintenance on a commercial truck. The other half of the students will go into their next semester. The internship will provide a real shop experience to the student. Students will receive their tools in their first semester to be able to perform the internship. Second semester is brakes and chassis. Students will learn how to diagnose and repair air systems, brake systems, anti-lock brake traction control systems, suspension systems, steering systems, hydraulic systems, and to line a truck. Third semester is electrical, HVAC, and emissions. Students will learn how to diagnose and repair charging systems, cranking systems, sensors, engine and chassis control systems, HVAC systems, and after-treatment systems. The fourth semester is drivetrain. Students will learn how to diagnose and repair transmissions, differentials, drivelines, and vibrations. The fifth semester is engines. Students will learn how to diagnose and repair engines. Students will disassemble an engine and learn inspection points that have to be performed before reassembly. Students will also learn how to diagnose fuel systems for different running complaints. For more information, visit ranken.edu.
My name's Joseph Bennett. I'm from Troy, Missouri, and I'm in the Toyota T10 program here at Ranken. I chose Ranken Technical College because it held the Toyota T10 program and I wanted to work for Toyota. My favorite course so far is engine mechanical. So in this course, you learn an abundance of technology from engines, transmission, HVAC, simple electrical, advanced electrical. It's a little bit of everything. When I graduate Ranken, I will be a certified Toyota dealer technician. If anyone's interested in the T10 program, I highly recommend Ranken Technical College.
My name is Steven Dobronsky. I am in the professional tech program here at Ranken. I'm specializing in Subaru. I was working for a local dealership, Dean Team, and I came on his recommendation to further my career in the automotive industry. First couple weeks, they actually pulled in a Subaru and I was able to get hands-on, immediately start learning. I've been to a 4-year engineering college. The teaching style is completely different and it's exactly the way I learn. We're here because we want to be here, and they're giving us the knowledge that we need.
My name is Alex Overstreet. I'm from Farmington, Missouri, and I'm in my second year of the Honda PACT program at Ranken. I chose Ranken because multiple family friends attended Ranken, and they've been highly successful in their fields. With the different advisors and people around campus to help you out, they made it very easy to figure out what's going on and what I needed to do to prepare to attend Ranken. Previously, I had attended a school to major in music performance and education, and so I knew very little about cars and how they worked. And ever since I've attended Ranken, they've started me from knowing almost nothing about vehicles to knowing almost everything there is to know about a Honda vehicle.
Hello, my name is Jeff Pankey. I am with Ranken Technical College. I head up the Certified Dealership program here. What I do is I work with the 4 major manufacturers in the industry. That's Ford, GM, Toyota, Honda, and we will help get you a job before you even start school here at Ranken. My goal is to not just find you a job in the industry, to make this a long-term career. We work with these dealers to start you at a young age and grow you within the dealership. I'm looking for long-term. I want you to start putting a plan together, 5-year, 10-year, 15-year plan. I'm not just gonna have you turning wrenches for the next 20 years of your life. I wanna move you into a service manager, shop foreman role. I want you to get into the $100,000 career mark in this industry, and it's very easy to do. I wanna show you around the school, see if we can help you get here. My phone number to contact me or text me at this number would be 314-240-0039. Again, my name is Jeff Pankey with Ranken Technical College and the Certified Dealership Program. I look forward to hearing from you soon.
As you've seen and heard, it's about students getting that hands-on experience and skills employers are looking for that Ranken is all about. Our primary mission is to provide the comprehensive education and training necessary to prepare students for employment and advancement in a variety of technical fields, which is why Ranken Technical College is one of the best technical colleges in the country.
And why students come to Ranken. Now, some have asked, is Ranken a real college? And the answer is, heck yeah, we're accredited by the Higher Learning Commission, which is the same commission that grants accreditation to SLU, WashU, UMSL, Lindenwood, and many other colleges and universities around the country.
Ranken has beautiful campuses in St. Louis, Wentzville, and Perryville. We offer housing, financial aid, campus bookstore and cafe, library and computer center, lounge and rec areas, career services, and a student success center to help students with tutoring, testing, and emotional support.
Now, if that's not a real college, then I don't know what one is. We want all students to be successful at Ranken. So let's hear from some of these departments and how they can help you out if needed. Also, listen carefully to our admissions department. There is something special for those attending our virtual open house.
Hello, my name is Brandon Fan. I'm an admissions counselor with Ranken Technical College. We are dedicated to assisting you with the enrollment process and making it as smooth as possible. We are going to help you get enrolled today with our step-by-step process. All you need to do is fill out our application online, either on your own or with your counselor. All we need with our easy enrollment process today are your high school transcripts, your GED, or your diploma. After that, there's a $95 registration fee, and then you will be enrolled. Welcome to Ranken, everybody. We also have some exciting promos for you today only. If you pay your registration fee today, we have a $100 tuition credit taken off the top once you start school. We also have a $500 scholarship raffle. That is all money right off your tuition today. So when you're ready, click the link, go to ranken.edu to get any assistance you need getting enrolled today with the admissions staff.
My name is Keith Morton. I'm the Director of Student Success at Ranken. Ranken has a rigorous and challenging educational environment, and the Office of Student Success exists to help all students persist to graduation. We have testing and tutoring services available along with library resources. Ranken has a licensed professional counselor on hand to help you through any challenges you may be having inside or outside of school. If you've ever been diagnosed with any type of physical or learning disability, please get that information to us so we can help provide you with the appropriate accommodations. We also have an early alert system in place where we can reach out to you if you're ever struggling in your classes so we can help remind you of the resources we have available and help you through those classes that you're having difficulty with. We have student success advisors who can help you through your current or future schedule and make any changes you might need to custom tailor that education experience for you. Basically, any help you may need at Ranken, you can always come upstairs to the top floor of the Finney building to the Student Success Center, and we will find a way to help you because our goal is to help you be a successful student during your time here at Ranken. For more information, please visit us at ranken.edu.
Hello, my name is Craig Hood. I'm the financial aid counselor here at Ranken Technical College. The financial aid office is located on our main campus in the Finney building. Our office hours are from Monday through Thursday, 7 a.m. to 6 p.m. and until 4 p.m. on Fridays. Our main goal is to assist our students in the application process for financial aid to help them cover their costs to attend Ranken Technical College. There are 3 types of financial aid. There's grants, loans, and scholarships. Grants are funds that students do not have to pay back. They're based off of need, and typically they're funded from the government. Loans are funds that students do have to pay back. There are federal direct student loans, there are federal direct Parent Plus loans, and there are private educational loans. There are also scholarships available for students. Scholarships are funds that students do not have to pay back. Typically with scholarships, there is an application process. Students must meet certain criteria. Ranken does offer in-house scholarships. There is a scholarship guide and contact information on our homepage. We just encourage students to adhere to the deadlines. Applications for the 2021-2022 academic year will be available on April 1st. A financial aid award package outlines the costs for the year, lists the funds that are available to the student or what the student is eligible for to help pay for those costs, and then the student must accept those funds and submit the required document back to the financial aid office. For more information, visit ranken.edu.
Hello, I'm Latrina Rogers, Director of Residential Life at Ranken Technical College. Residential Life is the department that oversees Walker Residence Hall at Ranken. Walker Residence Hall is the dormitory where student housing is. So our students live on campus and they come from far as California to Texas, Arkansas, and even the local St. Louis area. It is home for students while they attend Ranken. You can apply for housing at ranken.edu, and that process is quick and easy. And once you're enrolled as a student, we can process your application. There are several room types available, so as you're on the tour, you'll be able to see everything from our single room to our 2-bedroom apartment and even our 4-bedroom apartment. So you'll be able to find a space that works for you to call home while you're going to school. Our recreational areas that include barbecue grills, basketball courts, and also sitting areas to just hang out and have a conversation. Also inside, we have pool tables, a foosball table, and even areas, again, to have a conversation, study, or just hang out. We also have community lounges, and in those lounges include flat screen televisions, couches, and even kitchen areas. 2 of our lounges have full community kitchens that include a microwave, stove, sink, and counter space. So even if you select a room that does not have a kitchen in it, you still have access to a kitchen to cook in while you're on campus. Also, our cabinets in our community kitchens are also used as food pantries because sometimes students get hungry after the dining hall closes. So you can always go to the food pantry and make a meal out of what's in there, and we stock those every semester. Again, Walker Hall is the place that students call home while they're going to school at Ranken. So while the academics are taught and your technical portions are taught, we make sure that you have a home not only to live in, but to learn in as well, because you still have to learn responsibility. You still have to learn everything else you need to know to be the greatest person that you can be once you leave Ranken. So if you'd like to learn more about Walker Hall, go to ranken.edu, not only to see all of the options, but to apply, and you'll be able to talk to me or anyone else that can help you. Thank you for checking out Ranken.
Hello, my name is Kelly Small, and I work for St. Louis Public Schools. St. Louis Public Schools and Ranken Technical College partner together for the dual enrollment experience. Dual enrollment is a great opportunity for seniors in the district to attend Ranken full-time during their school year and earn credits toward their associate's degree. Students are able to participate in any program offered at the college. This is a great opportunity because it is free to the student. St. Louis Public and Ranken pays for all tuition and costs associated with the experience. If you do not attend St. Louis Public Schools and you want to establish a similar partnership, please reach out to the admissions office. Ranken has partnered with other districts and schools in the area and would love to expand.
Hi, my name is Janie Summers, and I'm the Career Services Director at Ranken Technical College. In my 20 years of service in the Career Services Department, I have received thousands of calls, and not a day passes without getting a call from a company looking to hire Ranken students. Our placement rate after 6 months of graduation is 98%, and we also offer lifetime placement. We have large corporations as well as small businesses contacting us. Companies also come on campus for presentations as well as interviews. We have part-time jobs available on campus, such as the bookstore and Student Success Center. We have 2 job fairs per location every year. We also offer mock interviews as well as resume writing tips. Our department will do whatever is necessary to ensure that our students obtain gainful employment in their chosen field. If you have any questions, please feel free to contact Career Services at ranken.edu.
Hello, I'm Ian Bevel, an admissions counselor at Ranken, and I work specifically with BSAM students. Ranken is known for its 2-year degrees, and a lot of people, including current and prospective students, don't even know that Ranken offers a bachelor's degree in management. This program is offered in traditional and accelerated versions, as classes are offered every 8 weeks. For current associate students, it can be completed in 1 year past their associates, as the general education component of your associate's degrees applies directly to the bachelor's as well. The program is entirely online, which means you can work at your own pace from anywhere and take 1 to 8 classes every semester. There are several ways to pay for the BSAM. Tuition assistance is often offered from employers if people are already in the workforce. The FAFSA can also be completed annually and allows for $57,500 for lifetime learning. Ranken is also a veteran-friendly school with yellow ribbon status, and we have 5 school certifying officials to help you with VA benefits. New Ranken students can start their journey to a bachelor's on day one. The program is also designed for working adults who want to advance in their current profession but do not have time to attend traditional seated classes. If you have any questions or want to discuss options, you can contact me anytime at ebevel@ranken.edu or at 314-286-4828.
So good morning, my name is Jacob Brandis and I'm a missions rep here at Ranken Technical College, and I'm also the military liaison. What I want to stress to you guys is, as a retired Air Force vet with 20 years of service, there can be that fear and anxiety of finding something to do after you separate or retire. What I want to let you know is that Ranken here accepts the post 9/11 GI Bill, the Montgomery GI Bill, the Vocational Rehab Grant, the Reserve Kickers, and other programs. As you're getting ready to transition from active duty to the civilian sector, we have the trades that are in demand right now. So that transition from the military to construction or automotive or welding, where high demand jobs are, we will be able to help you. If you would like to get more information and understand how you can use your GI Bill here at Ranken, go to ranken.edu to the mission site and contact a rep, and we will be able to help you from there.
Hi, I'm Mark Fields with the Registrar's Office here at Ranken Technical College. We're the caretakers of your academic records. We can assist you with your veterans benefits, class registration, transfer credit inquiries, grade and GPA explanations, verification letters, graduation evaluations, academic transcripts, and of course, diplomas. Ranken students have access to Inside Ranken to view their grades, upcoming class schedules, and much, much more. Parents also do not have access to your confidential records unless you sign the permission form. So remember to keep your records updated through our office with current contact information, and submit all your transcripts from other colleges for evaluation to our office before your first term to be placed in the appropriate level. The Registrar's Office is located in the first floor of the Finney Building with business hours of 7:30 a.m. through 6 p.m. Monday through Thursday, 7:30 a.m. to 4 p.m. on Friday, and we also can be reached at the phone number 314-286-3660 or our email address registrar@ranken.edu. Welcome to Ranken, and we look forward to seeing you soon.
Hi, my name is Shelly Jones. I am the Industry Relationship Coordinator at Ranken. I work with the programs that include a structured internship found in our automotive and manufacturing divisions. In automotive, these programs include Automotive Professional Technician, Certified Dealer Technician, Professional Collision Technician, High Performance Racing Technology, and Diesel Professional Technician. In manufacturing, internship programs include Advanced Precision Machining Technology, Industrial Engineering Technology, and Welding Technology. You will find internship programs at all three of our campuses. By choosing an internship program, you will alternate your time between employer and school on a set rotation. Each program offers real-world, hands-on experience that will reinforce the skills you learn on campus. Many students want a job while going through school. These structured internship programs are a fantastic way to earn while you learn. You will build a relationship with an employer and get a jump start on your career. You pick the employer by applying at any of the hundreds of companies that like to hire Ranken students, or you may already have a job lined up. If you're ready to get to work, then check out an internship program by visiting ranken.edu.
So, lots of great information from each department, and did you catch that today's open house includes a scholarship raffle and a tuition credit if you register for classes? Frank, you're in charge of admissions, is that correct?
Yes, today's an opportunity for someone to receive a scholarship from Ranken. All you have to do is fill out our open house registration form, and that will enter you for our drawing today, and 3 people will receive a $500 scholarship to Ranken. Just be sure to select yes from the Register Me for the $500 scholarship raffle drop-down, and those who know they want to come to Ranken, you can receive a $100 tuition credit today if you pay the registration fee. Just click the registration fee link on our landing page. This only happens today, so make sure you go on our open house webpage and take advantage of these special offers.
So, we gave you a little insight to Ranken, our programs, and campus departments, and how to enroll to one of the best technical colleges in the Midwest. So now it's time to hear from you.
We have all of our instructors and department staff live for your questions, so don't hold back. Let us know your questions. Just message us using the message feature on this page. For those of you that come back later or think about a question after we're done, just use the chat feature and someone will answer your question.
Welcome everybody to the question and answer portion of the automotive department here today's open house. I want to go ahead and introduce myself, then we'll go down the line and introduce everybody that's on the panel today. And then I've got a lot of questions. My phone's been blowing up with questions from potential students and families about our program. So first of all, I'd like to introduce myself. My name is Jeff Pankey. I head up the recruiting for the automotive division at Ranken Technical College. Me and my partner, Jerry Foreman, we're here to help get you into our programs, a lot of times help get you jobs as well before you even start school. I want to pass it over to the chairhead, Robert Callahan. I want him to introduce himself, and then we'll go ahead and introduce Sean and start. Go ahead and start. So, Robert.
My name is Robert Callahan. I'm the Automotive Division Chair at Ranken Technical College. You can find me at the St. Louis campus or the Winston campus. I'd be happy to answer any questions that anybody has regarding either campus. And then we have Sean Ray. He's our diesel department head. I'm going to have Sean say hey to everybody. Sean, you want to introduce yourself?
Hello, everybody. My name's Sean Ray. I'm the department chair over at Diesel over at the Winston location. If you ever have any questions, you can normally see me rolling around the hall somewhere here, and I'm glad to ask anytime.
Well, now that we've all been introduced, let's go ahead and start in on the questions. First question I have here, I got a student young man text me about the ASE certifications. Robert, can you go ahead and fill me in? He had questions about what tests he would take and things like that for ASE.
Sure. So in our day school program, all of our automotive maintenance students, all of our diesel, or all of our automotive maintenance, all of our collision students are going to take ASE tests while they're on campus. Those are going to be included in their tuition during the day school programs. I believe, Sean, do you guys in the diesel program take ASEs?
We do take ASEs. We take a T6, which is electrical, and we take a T8 that is PM, and it's all geared towards the truck industry.
Perfect. So I also want to clarify too, on our St. Louis campus, the students are actually taking all 8 ASEs, the A series tests, so A1 through A8. And our Winston campus, those students are taking 2 tests. So there's a little bit of difference between between the 2 campuses. But these are technician tests for our students, and I think it's the same thing for Sean's. There's a little difference between student ASEs and technician ASEs, and our students at Ranken Technical College are taking, and many, and the great majority of them are passing the technician ASEs. And we also have a lot of students that, while they're in school, obtain the status of master technician with ASE before they leave school. So We're very proud of that.
Wow. So you actually have students that come out ASE Master certified?
We do. And some of our, since our, some of our programs are internship-based programs, ASE recognizes several of those programs, those co-op programs, as work-based experience for 2 years. So with ASE, students have to have work experience. They have to have 2 years of work experience in the field to get their certificate. They're actually officially certified as a master technician. Well, if they're in the work-based program, they get the certification once they graduate. So it's a huge advantage, a great resume builder for them when they graduate. And we actually are a Prometric testing center at our Winston location and in our St. Louis location. So students don't have to leave campus to take tests. We integrate those tests into our classes, and the instructors sign the students up for credit, and we actually schedule the testing for them and have them go during the day while they're in school. So it's pretty seamless for us. It's all integrated, and they have a great opportunity to take those tests and pass them before they leave. It's wonderful for the students and also wonderful for the industry.
You pay for the tests, correct?
The tests are covered in their tuition. So it offers them an opportunity to take those tests. And one other thing to note, a lot of employers will reimburse for those tests. So I've had students that even have printed out their tuition receipts and been reimbursed by their employer. So
it's a really, really great situation for them.
So let me ask you about the difference between the ProTech program, which is one, and then the dealership programs at Ranken. Can you kind of the difference, and then maybe even what brands that we would cover here at Ranken?
Sure. So the ProTech program it's short for Professional Technician Program, and our dealership programs. Our dealership programs, we have a Toyota program, which covers Toyota and Lexus. We have a Honda program that's Honda and Acura. We have a General Motors program that's going to be General Motors, Chevy, and Buick GMC dealers, and Cadillac dealers. And then we have a Ford program that's going to be Ford, Lincoln dealerships. Those are going to be fully certified programs. When those students come out of there, while they're in school, they're going to be working on their specific brand all the way through school. When they leave, they're going to get some number of technician training certification in school. Quite a bit of it. It varies by brand, but Honda is almost 65%. Toyota, they're going to get a big, they're going to jump up to expert or specialist level depending on how many ASEs they pass. Ford is almost 100%. General Motors can be nearly 100% depending on how many assessments the students pass and how much e-learning they do. They have a lot of a big advantage for the student when they leave. Great, huge advantage for the dealerships because the students are getting the training while they're in school rather than the dealership having to send them to the training while they're at work. The students are also getting the work experience. So ProTech, Professional Technician Program, those programs are the same as in the sense that they rotate 8 weeks at a time. Those programs include several brands. So Nissan, Audi, Volkswagen, Subaru, Mercedes-Benz. We just took on the Mercedes-Benz program. And we are also going to be, we're seeking other opportunities with different brands. Basically, it also includes your local mom and pop stores and some of our local chains. So Dobbs, Meineke, Midas, Telly Tire, Firestone, and any other mom and pop store that has that does service work. We're working with them, partnering with them, and getting the students out there to work. Auto Tire, the students are going to rotate on an 8-8 rotation, and they're going to go to school, learn a set of skills in each 8-week rotation, and then go out and apply that with a mentor in the shop. And we monitor those internships as they go through school.
So when they're in the shop, they're getting paid, right?
Yes, they are. We don't really dictate the pay, but it would be silly, almost foolish for any student to take a job that's non-paid or an internship not paid at this point because the demand is so high. There's not enough students to fill every job right now. We don't have enough technicians to supply. This industry is in such demand. They are knocking down our doors for students and technicians. Every one of them has been paid internships, and they're actually the competition is extremely high right now for our students. They actually are what you do is you go out and place the students in the shops. With our ProTech program, the students come to school, and during the first 8 weeks, we bring the employers in to talk to the students. And we have 1 or 2 employers each week come in, and they actually come in and present to the students and try to entice the students to come to work for them.
Very good. Very cool. So, John, let me ask you, out there in Wentzville with the diesel program, it's set up a little bit different, but it's still paid internships as well, correct?
Correct. It's still paid internships out here. So the learning environment, we have a bunch of different manufacturer trucks we work on, but we mainly do trucks here, but we actually have many of students that do their internships in agriculture, diesel, big trucks, where I actually been talking with different fracking companies, hammer and steel drilling companies. So there's many opportunities in the diesel field for them to do the internship, and they've all been paid, yes.
Very excellent. So let me just kind of change base a little bit into maybe our high performance. I think this is geared more towards Robert with our high performance program and how that works, and maybe some shops that we're working with and what kind of stuff they're going to learn in our high performance.
Absolutely. So high performance is set up very similar to our ProTech program. In fact, our students, I should mention that all of our day school programs, all of our manufacturers, our ProTech program, our Winsville Automotive, and our diesel program are all NATEF or ASE accreditation accredited, ASE Education Foundation accredited, which means we meet a certain standard, a nationwide standard for education for these automotive students. The high performance program is no different. The students are actually part of the ProTech program when they go through. So those high performance students that go through the day school program are getting the same automotive base experience as our ProTech students. They get the same 5 core classes, but they get an additional 2 classes in high performance. They're going to get an advanced machining course. So they're going to learn how to do a bunch of advanced machining techniques on cylinder heads, engine blocks. They're going to learn how to blueprint an engine. They're going to do porting and polishing. They're going to work with flow benches, things like that over in the high, and they're going to build an engine while they're over there in the high performance lab. They're also going to go through a advanced engine tuning class where they're going to learn to tune the engines that are built in the advanced machining class. So we actually produce a product that we sell out of our high performance shop. So the student built engines are actually a product that we sell to the public. We're very proud of that. And those cars go in, a lot of our local racers buy our engine and put them in their race cars, which is really cool. And so the students, that says a lot for our product, and it says a lot for what our students are capable of when they come out of that program. Like I said, we're really proud of that. The students that are in that program also have opportunities for internships. They rotate in and out, just like the ProTech students, except their second and third internship are replaced with those high performance classes. So their first internship, they can either go to an internship or they can work in our RetroTech lab where we work on hot rods and fabricate cars. Their second internship, they go to engine machining. Third internship, they go to tuning. Fourth internship, they could either go to an internship or they can go to the RetroTech lab and work on the hot rods and the fabrication of cars. And then they graduate. We work with several local companies. Linco Diesel's one of them that was just in last week looking to hire students. They do a lot of aftermarket stuff. We've had students that have left high performance, gone to like Morley Performance and Fenton. A lot of our, there's a lot of different race shops around town that would hire our students. It's a niche market in this area, but our students are very capable of either going into the high performance area, but they've got a great automotive based knowledge and they can go out and become a technician in a dealership or an automotive repair shop just as easily. They've got that background.
So let's just touch on real quick our collision.
Absolutely.
Of a great program. I know we're partnered with Enterprise. Can you do a quick spiel on how that program works? I'd love to hear more about it.
So Collision is also an internship-based program. Collision, the day school collision, we have collision during the day and in the evening. The Collision Day School program is a 8-day rotation. They come in and they're going to learn a set of skills that are entry level, and then they're going to go out to work in the shop. They start with plastic welding, learn how to detail and clean cars. And a lot of us think about washing our car. We think about just going out and washing it on a Saturday morning. What they learn how to do is really detail a car well, and I mean clean it every nook and cranny and make that car look good. And also they learn how to get all the blemishes out. So these students are going to go through a first class. They're going to learn how to take panels on and off. They're going to learn how to do very light duty work in the first class. And then they're going to go on to an internship, and they're going to do that while they're out in the field. They're going to come back and they're going to learn a little bit more, another chunk of knowledge. They're going to do some mechanical stuff when they come back. They're going to do a little bit of welding when they come back, some body filler, some dent repair. And that knowledge is going to build all the way through. They get some estimating training, blueprinting and estimating. They're going to do some structural, non-structural repair. They learn how to use frame racks, electronic measuring equipment. They become ICAR certified if they pass the certification test. So we train with ICAR curriculum, which is basically a nationwide industry standard certification. All of our curriculum is based off of ICAR. And our students are passing stuff that some folks in the industry have a hard time passing. So we're very proud of that. These guys come out with welding certifications. They also take ASEs while they're in school. So we do aluminum repair, which is actually one of the newest and up and coming technologies. It's been around around for a little while as cars get lighter. These students are learning aluminum repair in their 5th semester. We're starting to do dent repair on aluminum vehicles now, and actually getting into structural repair on aluminum cars, which is going to be the future of the collision industry. A lot more cars are being built with aluminum. So we try to stay on the cutting edge, and these kids are definitely getting that.
Very good. So I walked through the shop the other day. I saw a couple Teslas in there,
yes,
some other Corvettes and some Alfa Romeos and things. I also saw quite a few toolboxes. Can you explain the tools that we give at Ranken? How's that work?
So in the automotive program in St. Louis, all the students get a tool issue. So every student, even the night school gets a bag of tools. Their program's a little shorter. The day school program, everybody gets a roll around tool cart. They have to go out to their internship after 8 weeks, so they're going to have something to work with. It's a basic set. It gets them started with school, and it allows them to start on their internship, and they can start building their tool inventory while they're out. We're partnered with Matco Tools, so all of our students are actually going to get, those tools are included in their tuition, but once they're a full-time student at Ranken, they get almost 40% off of their tools if they buy them from Matco. So while they're out in the field working, they can continue to build their toolbox with tools at a huge discount while they're in school. So there's another great advantage for that. These kids go out to their internship and they come back with more and more tools every time. And it's like Christmas for them. They go to the tool truck and they go get their new tools. They love tools. Our Wentzville automotive students get a voucher. Just our location out there is just set up a little bit different. We actually provide the tools, and then at the end of the program, they get a voucher and they get to go buy all brand new tools at the end of the program. So that's kind of cool. It's unique for them. What about Sean? Sean, how do you handle your tools for your diesel guys?
So since the diesel, you have to have a lot more socket sets and all to get out into the field. The students actually get a toolkit that's included with their tuition. It's a good starter kit for when they go out for their internships. And we just found out that the box was a little bit bigger, so it'd be hard for them to be able to bring back and forth. So they have their toolbox for their internship, and then we provide tools inside the shop to do the daily activities that they're learning.
Excellent. So when do classes start out there where you're located in Wentzville?
Wentzville classes start in fall and spring, so it'd be towards the end of August and the beginning of May. Right, and that's same with our Perryville location. We do have a diesel in Perryville. It has a little bit different format. They actually learn on the job training inside of a truck shop.
Wow. Okay. So same as the downtown campus with start dates. We have one coming up. August 23rd is our next start, and at the Ranken downtown campus. And then we have night classes starting then as well. Then another in spring. So as far as the diesel program, about how many students per class do you have out there?
So we can have up to 24 people, but most of the time our classes are no more than around 18.
Wow, okay.
So it gives you, especially when the class is split on the 8 weeks, it makes the classes, it splits in half. So if you have 18, right, it's going to turn into 9. So you get more of one-on-one instruction, and it works out very well for the students.
That's very good. You get the hands-on. You're not sitting behind somebody watching them do the work. You're actually doing it. It's wonderful. Same way in the downtown campus, Robert? About small?
Yes, it is. We actually have really small class sizes in St. Louis, since all of our classes are broken up like that from the start. Like Sean said, he's got a class of 18 that splits up. We actually start with these classes split up. They don't split after the first semester. So an average class for us is 10 to 14 typically. Some of them get a little bit bigger. Some could have 16 to 17. Usually after 1 or 2 semesters, we're down to an average of around 10. It's wonderful. It's awesome for the instructors, for the students. It works really well for us. And really, when people walk through the shop and they see that they look around and they wonder where all the students are. And it's kind of confusing because we have such huge shops and a lot of resources. There's not a bunch of students in there. It really does look kind of confusing you wonder, why is it so empty? But the other thing I always remind everybody is you're only seeing half of the class. The other half's out at work. And that's very, very important for us and for the employers, because the employer always needs a productive employee and we always need a student. So when we rotate, nobody's sitting idle. The shop has got somebody working. We've always got a student, and then every 8 weeks we switch off. And at the end, the employer has 2 employees and we start over with 2 new students to next fall. So it's a really, really, it's a complicated system for us, but it works really good for the employer and really good for instruction.
That sounds excellent. Amazing to me. I've been out to about every technical school because I work with different dealers and stuff. Every technical school in the nation. I was shocked when I came into Ranken's class. Just the size, the class size as far as the shop goes. I mean, you're sitting in Ford and GM lab right now, which I mean, just big. But give me kind of an idea of the size of what we're working with.
Sure. Well, and you can see behind me, and it's obviously I'm sitting in front of I'm in front of a virtual picture of this GM and Ford shop behind me, since we're with us being on Zoom. But this shop behind me is one of 4 shops in the building. With this building that I'm in, or virtually in right now, extends an entire city block, and every lab looks just like the one behind me. And I'm not even sitting on the end of it. There's over 100,000 square foot of shop space just in this building alone on the south side of campus in St. Louis. And this is not, and you can see Mr. Ray there turning his phone around. And he's got a shop that'll hold 20 semis. The shops in our facilities are just huge. We could park, if you could get around through the parking lot in St. Louis and get the trucks in the building, we could park a massive amount of semis in this building too. Our building in St. Louis, they used to work on airplanes in it. So that's how big it is. It's just enormous. And that's not even the high performance, but high performance is across the street. So they're huge. We do have over 200 training vehicles scattered just in the automotive division alone. And I don't know how many trucks Sean has there on his site, but I know there's a bunch because I see them parked outside. How many do you have, Sean?
I've never really counted.
Yes. Yeah. Well, we have some sitting at local career centers too, that they're using at the local high schools. But I mean, if you had a rough guess, how many would you think you have sitting out there?
I'd say we're probably have about 20, 25 of different manufacturers.
Yeah, and we're talking big,
taste of a little bit of everything.
Tractors. So
yeah, we try to do a little bit of everything. That way they can see the difference. That it's the same principles behind a lot of the theories that are behind them, but then they get to see the differences between the different manufacturers.
Yep.
So I grew up in the country, and a lot of our guys like agriculture. So you do a lot with agriculture and diesel out there, Sean?
So we don't really do agriculture right now in diesel, but we've had a lot of students that have gone out into the agricultural field. I actually went and talked to a tractor place a couple Fridays ago, and a lot of the principles you get behind even on the truck, it might not be at the same part, but they cross back and forth. So like if you look into agriculture, you got planetary hubs. Well, we go over planetaries and automatic transmissions. So it might not be the same thing, but it's been able to allow them to cross into the different fields that they like to do.
You only got so much time. You can only teach them so much. I love how it transitions in all the different programs. Same with automotive in all of our programs, the automotive side too. We teach one brand, doesn't mean you can't work on any others. You can work on everything. It's just you're fully factory trained in one. You can do everything out there, which I think is great.
Absolutely.
Just to touch again, you're talking about across the street, the high performance. There's dyno machines over there, correct?
There is. There's actually a chassis dyno and an engine dyno, which is kind of unique. A lot of schools have a chassis dyno, but the engine dyno is unique to have that and be able to do tuning right there on the engine dyno itself. The students learn how to operate both pieces of equipment, and believe it or not, they're efficient enough that you can put the students, I've been over there and seen a group of students working with the engine dyno and another group on the chassis dyno, and the instructor kind of migrating back and forth between the two groups. That's one thing we pride ourselves in, is becoming the facilitator in the shop and getting the students to the point where they are competent enough to do the job. And we really want them to practice to the point where they have the skills to be proficient to do the operation on their own. It's all about being able to do the job. And when you come and see the students working in the shop, especially when they get in their second, third, and fourth semester, you really start to look around and it looks like, it really starts to look like an operational shop when you see those students working independently. I'm always so proud of them when I walk through and I see those students working, because you just walk around and they look like they're working at work. It almost doesn't even feel like a school sometimes, because it feels like you're in a shop working.
Do you feel that it's that way because of how we prepare the students? I mean, make them wear a uniform and things like that?
Yeah, some of that, and some of it's just the mindset of not being in the classroom all day. You think of school, you think of sitting in the classroom. We pride ourselves in trying to get you out to the shop and doing something with your hands, because a lot of our students are not bookworms. They don't want to do the bookwork. Now there's an element of having to do the bookwork to make sure we're safe and make sure we don't break things. Students as technicians, we're always going to have to read service manuals and be able to understand procedures and apply them. But we pride ourselves in the application of the knowledge that we learn. So, and I'm sure this is the same in Sean's case. We want to see those guys in the shop, guys and girls in the shop, working and applying what they've learned. And that's where they really start learning, is when they're doing it.
So I know on the downtown campus, it's about an hour of classroom time to about 5.5 hours of shop time a day.
Yeah, that's a typical day. Most of our classes now, we've shifted away from our 4-hour classes and we've moved into these 8 and 8 internships, nice, the day school program, and those are 6.5 hours. Actually, during the summer, there's 7. The average class, and I'll say average because some days it's a little longer, but usually 40 minutes in the classroom to an hour. And the rest of the time's in the shop. And we'll take a lunch break, and we don't go all the way through. We'll take a break for lunch, and then we'll go back to the shop. It's just like going to work, except there is a little bit of classroom time in the morning we'll assign some homework for the night. We'll come in and review it in the morning, make sure everybody kind of understands what we're doing for the day. We go over it, and then we go to shop and we apply it.
Sean, how's it break down out there where you're at? I think it's a little bit different times, isn't it?
With our internships, we've actually switched to the same times, and we do try to keep around 40 minutes in the classroom to an hour. Obviously, there's certain instances you might be in the classroom a little bit longer, and sometimes you won't have class time at all. You'll be able to go straight out into the shop and start going over the subject. So,
yep,
excellent. Yeah. So I love how we have this virtual open house, but I really think if a student or family wants to come see it, I think we offer opportunities to come and tour our campus. I have the opportunity to contact me. My phone number is 314-240-0039. It's over on the chat side. I typed all my information in already. I head up the recruiting for the automotive, and I can help out with the Wentzville and Perryville locations as well. I actually recommend, and I won't have a student enroll unless I have them come and see the school. I put you in the classroom. I leave you over there with the students working for about an hour, hour and a half, 2 hours even. I've had students that jumped in there and helped other students in a project and things. So again, I mean, if somebody's looking to want to come tour these campuses, please get a hold of me or go to ranken.edu and you can register right there for a tour. It's on a Calendly link. You can schedule what time you want to come over. And again, we'll put you in the class looking at different things. So as far as the certifications, so the factory certifications, what do you say to somebody that doesn't think the certifications are worthwhile? I mean,
so if somebody thinks the certifications aren't worthwhile, that's a tough one. It's a hard sell to sell somebody on, it's about changing the belief. What I would do is just, honestly, I would want to have them talk to the students in the class. The best thing to do is have them come in and talk to the students that are living it and that are working at the dealership, and have them find out what's going on at the dealership and why those students that are in the class are, why they are in the class, and really what value it is for them. What does it mean for them at the dealership, and why is it going to put them so much further ahead? And I would explain that to them, why it gets them that much further ahead. But actually talking to a student that's working in the dealership, and also, you know, our service managers are always there. Like I said, this industry is dying for technicians. You know the service managers, I know the service managers. They would be happy to talk to any young person that's interested in the industry and tell them about the industry. Most of them would offer them a job on the spot in most cases. But those managers would also explain, or the technicians would explain exactly why it's so important to have those certifications for their specific location. A big part of it is, I can tell you, is to do warranty repairs. The dealerships need those technicians trained so they can safely do warranty repairs. For collision work, those technicians have to be trained so they know how to properly repair the vehicle so it's safe. And that's all part of the certification process to ensure that that technician is certified to work on that. If they're certified, that means they know how to properly do that repair. And that's all about the insurance company paying the claim too. So there's a whole slew of things that makes it very important to be certified. And if I couldn't convince the student, what I would do is probably have the student talk to the hiring manager and say, hey, you know, would you like to talk to somebody that's interested in hiring you? Because ultimately, when people come to Ranken, they're coming to us to get an education and to get into the workforce. And that their end game is to get a career, and that career is at the shop or the dealership or the collision shop or the diesel shop. So I really want to put them in contact with the person that can tell them, here's why those certifications are important to me, and instead of me just telling them that.
So I highly recommend for anybody that has an interest in Ranken to come and see us. I mean, go and tour other schools, look at all your options, and then come and see us. Meet with our teachers, talk to students that are in class right now. And that's some of the best selling that we can ever do, is have our students or the dealerships talk about our students that are coming out of the programs. You know, Sean, Robert, I thank you guys for being with us.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Got a lot of questions answered. And again, anybody that wants additional questions answered, contact us, ranken.edu, or send me an email at my email address that's on the chat line.
Okay, thank you. Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
Thank you. Everybody have a good day.
You too. Take care.